Welcome, Gemini, to your monthly love reading for May of 2018. So I did start recording, but I had to start over again. And the first three cards I already pulled, and we're going to go through with those, but we're going to shuffle the others on camera as well. But the Three of Pentacles is showing up as the theme for your overall energy in your love relationship, and this is where there is some kind of collaborative effort where you're working with your partner. They could be working with you literally in the same workplace, or you are doing different things to try to bring the relationship to a new level financially. That could be part of the obstacles between you and them. Oftentimes, sometimes many of you in a certain situation, you're dealing with someone from your past where you're trying to move on from that person, and someone else is on the outside looking in, waiting for things to get better, or for you to move on, for you to make a certain decision or choice, and maybe the other person does not know about that. That's what I get when I pick that energy up. So that is a big thing for a lot of you, but it is a very positive card though. And you have the Emperor in the position of obstacles to overcome. This is telling you to try not to control the outcome of your situation or how things are going to unfold. Try to allow it to happen naturally. And if you don't feel like you are in a relationship that feels natural, that the happiness is there, you can't really be yourself, that if you feel like you're secluded, or your partner, whoever the potential partner might be, if they're a control freak as well, these are things to address with that particular person, either stepping away from that person or kind of allowing them to learn their own lessons through how you express yourself, by letting them know how you feel about the control issues that they may be having. You could have these as well for some of you out there. So whatever this might be for you or towards you, could be a person, it could be an Aries, could be a father who is trying to dictate your relationship, a parental figure or something like that. That could be an issue. But I feel also that if financial obstacles are there, these are things to overcome to make sure that you do have stability, and that's maybe the big lesson that's there for a lot of you. The person that's coming towards you they may have love for you, right? And it could be new love, it could be a very romantic friendship. For a lot of you, if you're not in love with someone, there's a lot of different things that are going on where you can enjoy yourself creatively, to have a lot of fun this month, communicating, being expressive, maybe even a hobby, talent, or something like that, where you could actually run into someone that does have this kind of thing going on with them. It could be very emotionally available for some of you out there, something that makes you feel very good and happy to be around them. It could be a friend that you are falling in love with for a lot of you out there. And also maybe pregnancy for some, as I see many of you could be working towards some kind of reunion with this person, baby shower, something like that could be happening for some. All right, now let's shuffle the rest of the cards. I want to go with the response to this love or new love that might be coming in for a lot of you. Let's see the response for Gemini. Yes, you are asking yourself certain questions about change. What needs to change for you? For a lot of you, you're making certain decisions, and maybe some of you are kind of reflecting, taking times to recharge yourself. And as you do that, you come to a realization of what does need to change, things that you can't change, or things that you're not willing to alter just yet. So I feel like this is a part of you taking time for solitude in some way, so that you can heal, so that you can come to a greater understanding of how you feel about someone or something. Could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. And then the outcome for the month for Gemini for May 2018, the outcome. Celebrations. Yes, this is something where you are really enjoying yourself with your romantic partner, even if you aren't really in a committed relationship with them just yet. I feel like these are birthday parties, family gatherings, family reunions, even different events and things like that you go to with that particular person. You may see them every now and then, and sometimes that might be the only time you get to see them, because they're still dealing with some other things personally and healing in the meantime. But I feel like this is very positive for the month, because there's a lot of reflection going on and some changes that are being made. And I feel like you might be dealing with a very controlling person for some of you. If this is not you, that's often maybe hiding their love or not really expressing it, but they'll party with you, they'll do different things like that and keep it a secret. That could be something that's going on for some. All right, so let's clarify the Three of Pentacles for the thing. Clarify Three of Pentacles for Gemini. Yes, you have the Knight of Cups, and I feel this month you have someone coming through to you, and it could be many different people and a few different romantic offers, but I feel like someone is coming to you to work with you in love, to try to maybe be with you. It could be a water sign for some. Clarify the Emperor in reverse for Gemini. Whoever this might be, again, they're not that goes right with the story. They're not expressing themselves. They may even have this love for you, but they're not really showing you. Even if they're around you, they might not really say, this is how I feel. I really feel this way about you. Not really communicating it to you, but it's something that you know. So that's an unhealthy control tactic. So just be careful about that, because it can drain you and make you assume the worst when actually things are really better than they seem. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the person or energy coming towards you. Clarify the Ace of Cups for Gemini. Yep, and I feel like the love is there, that new love is there. Even joy is coming your way for a lot of you out there. But you might not be feeling that playful, might not be feeling all that secure with yourself. And I feel like if these are, some of you could be having issues with pregnancy as well. Maybe this is like your third or fourth try or something like that that's going on, especially with you and another person. That could be part of what some of you are trying to do. You could be trying to have a child or try to start a new relationship or something like that, but it's still not happening just yet. So that's something that some of you could be personally going through. But I feel, yes, the energy is there with you and someone else, but they may make you feel very insecure and doubtful about the connection. So, and that's a fire sign showing up: Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And clarify Judgment for Gemini. Yes, waiting for the right time to make some changes. I feel waiting for goals and other achievements to kind of show up, progress in your career. Let me see. And the Three of Cups for Gemini. Whatever, like Three of Cups for Gemini. And this is the energy where you could be dealing with another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but this is the energy of kind of being emotionally detached a bit and enjoying yourself and being independent of that particular person, especially if they are being manipulative or trying to control you in some way. I feel like a lot of you are getting the drift and you're not having it, so don't fall for that energy. I feel like that person or whoever you might be dealing with, even if this is you, you have some lessons to learn. They have some lessons to learn about how not to, do these kind of things, because it's not healthy in relationships. It's not good. So let's see. And for others of you, it's like you still have to be yourself, allow the other person to be who they are and still have a healthy relationship, but still they don't have to do certain things like that. So energies for Gemini, I love for May 2018. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Some of you might not be ready. Some of you you're trying to do these things, but some kind of caution is there. Some of you are a bit afraid to take a risk or to open up to someone. That's the energy for Gemini love for May 2018. Unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Attraction or chemistry. So that energy where you are maybe moving on from a few different people. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here, and you have one child showing up. So there could be children, other people that you have moved on from that's not quite happy with your relationship, and this might be that someone that you've moved on from is the person that's not allowing you to really maybe have access to someone else, because they may have revenge, or you may feel like there's some kind of drama or something like that. So you're trying to appease that person, trying to make sure that they are okay with an apology or something like that. So until this is rectified or kind of moved on from, a lot of you are saying, well, we can party, we can see one another every now and then, but the other person is still just uptight about the whole situation. So that could be something that's the reason why some of you are not able to access someone just yet. All right, I feel like healing is part of what's going on. All right, so that's going to be your reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and make sure that if you would like to, you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.